Welcome back. A gorgeous day here in Talladega, Alabama for the Mountain Dew 250 presented on Speed by Toyota. The truck's about to roll out onto the racetrack. Our starting grid will roll across the bottom of the screen. That 99 of Eric Darnell grabbing his third career pole. He will lead the field to the green flag today. We will shine a spotlight on 5 different drivers today. We're going to start off with the 81 driven by Landon Castle, right?
Looking forward to the race today. This will be his 7th start, and Landon ran in the ARCA REMAX series yesterday, and he had a lot of practice, and he said what he learned was that he needs to be a pusher, not a leader. He knows he's got a lot to learn about this type of racing, and he hopes to be a benefit to somebody out there today and gain some respect. Now, this 81 truck will also be driven the rest of the year by Donnie Leah. Today, the last race for Landon Castle. That way.
And you talk, Ray, about guys that raced in the ARCA REMAX series yesterday. Brian Silas, another one of those. He starts 31st this afternoon. He's full-time in the ARCA REMAX series. 12th in the standings, 6 top 10s. And he wants to say a special thanks to D.R. Horton, helping this team this afternoon, and they hope a few more one-race deals like this will come up so they can continue to gain experience in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Chris Devoto.
Well, we talked about how there's only been 2 truck races at this track, but John Wood has other Talladega experience, 3 nationwide races, and he raced the Cup race here in the spring. He started 12th and finished 36th. But you see him drifting to the back. John Wood will have to start from the back. They had trouble with the starter, trouble starting up the truck this morning. They made a change. He will start from the back of the pack. Phil.
Krista, I want to take a look at Justin Hobgood. He drives a number 53 truck. It's sponsored by the Georgia Beef Board. Justin's a longtime Dash Series competitor. He actually won the Dash race at Daytona in 2001 and was second in points in 2003. This is his 6th career start in the Truck Series. His last start was Daytona early this year, and he finished 20th. He had to change an engine right before qualifying yesterday, so he will go to the back of the pack. Justin Hobgood, number 53. Mikey.
That's a nice story, Phil. Thank you. A lot of details there. Look at my guy, Rick Crawford. Remember at Daytona, 3-wide finish. He won by about a foot. Last year here at Talladega, he lost by about a foot. What I'm telling you is this guy knows how to race on the big tracks. Watch for this number 14 truck starting in the 11th spot to be a part of the story today.
And a big story would be if Rick Crawford could move up front, a Mobile, Alabama native. We'll ride along with a few different drivers, one of those being John West Townley. He will start 2nd today and carry one of our cameras.
We're also going to ride along with the Toyota onboard of Mike Wallace, a Germain Toyota. Mike is a drafting specialist, always runs well here in the Daytona. He won the nationwide race at Daytona a few years ago, and Mike Wallace is in that 9 truck starting in the 10th spot.
We decided to put a camera in Todd Bodine's truck because he brought the checker home last year, winning here at Talladega. So look for some great shots out of this Lumber Liquidators onboard camera riding with Todd Bodine.
One of the most talented drivers in 2008 in all of NASCAR has to be Kyle Busch. We'll ride along with him. He's got 18 wins in NASCAR this season alone. Can he make it 19 today? We'll ride along with him. He starts 13th today. The green flag will fly when we come back to Talladega Superspeedway. Welcome back. Mountain Dew 250 presented on Speed by Toyota. Attention speed fanatics. Atlanta Motor Speedway is giving NASCAR Craftsman Truck and Sprint Cup ticket holders a chance to upgrade their tickets from the seat to the suite. Bring your Craftsman Truck or Sprint Cup ticket to the speed stage the morning of the race. Enter to win a seat to the suite upgrade, which includes pre-race pit road access and 2 Atlanta Motor Speedway suite tickets. Visit atlantamotorspeedway.com. Let's head down trackside to our thoughts before green. Ray Dunlap, what have you got?
Well, Rick, you know, we talk about statistics a lot, and maybe Talladega is the one track where statistics don't mean very much. But I think it's important to look at the truck that Todd Bodine is driving today. It's number 58, and this truck has had 5 races on super speedways, 2 wins, and 5 top 5s. But today's race is number 20 of the season, and I think that might be even more important because when Todd Bodine is in race number 20, he's been excellent. 3 wins and a 4th place right here at Talladega. I think Todd Bodine in number 30 truck is the one to beat today at Talladega. Adam?
Ray, if you look at the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series standings, you will see that after the last 7 races, Johnny Benson has been the point leader. So immediately you think domination, but that's not the case. Look at these numbers in the last 3 events. At Gateway, 3rd for Benson, a win for Hornaday. A 2nd for Benson at Loudon, New Hampshire when Hornaday went to victory lane. And there's the big one, the 27th at Las Vegas. In all, Hornaday has gained 93 points in the last 3 races. He's only 1 point out coming into today, and a big turning point could happen here this afternoon. Krista?
Well, if you watch the setup, you heard us talk about how this track rewards experience. In our 2 races, both winners, Todd Bodine and Mark Martin, in their 40s. Joey Logano in his very first truck start today, trying to smash that stat. But how young is Logano? 18 years old. He has never experienced the Reagan administration. 80s big hair bands. He missed all of Glam Rock, and this may be the biggest thing. Joey Logano never witnessed an episode of ALF. That's incredible.
It definitely is incredible. And continuing on with that youth statement, the top 3 starters in this race averaged age 21 years old. So a lot of youth leading this field to the green flag.
But I gotta believe Joey Logano watched Alf in syndication. I mean, TV land. How are you not going to see Alf?
A lot of people probably have no idea what ALF is.
That's a classic.
Oh, of course it is. The lights are out on the pace truck. That means that they will make this final turn through the tri-oval and see the green flag and get underway. And the speed and intensity is about to pick up.
And their heart rate is picking up right now. The closer they get to that green flag, they know for the next 250 miles it's going to be on.
Eric Darnell, John West Townley, 1 and 2. They make up the front row. And here they come through the tri-oval. The green flag is in the air. We're underway at Talladega.
Now, Phil, remember the domination of those first 3 trucks in qualifying yesterday. They beat the rest of the field by a half a second. Watch how all that goes away right now when this air starts squirming around.
Completely out the window.
3 wide already in turn number 2.
Joey Logano in the middle right now. He's the front car in the middle. Actually, now John West Townley is in the middle of the racetrack. They're already 3 wide all the way down the backstretch.
The speeds will get upwards of 190 to 191 miles an hour. Now in qualifying, they weren't anywhere near that.
That shows you how important the air is. These trucks will actually pick up 10 miles an hour over what they could qualify when they get in this draft like this.
Isn't that very interesting? We have these beautiful trucks and these talented drivers. The most important thing today is something you can't even see. The air.
The air. And right now they are seeing something on the racetrack, and it's debris. And so our first caution actually comes out on lap 1.
That's interesting. Those guys were all keyed up.
Well, and somebody saw something on the racetrack they didn't like. And so the caution flag flies for the first time. They will take the debris off the racetrack. Everybody collect your breath and come right back.